Hi, this is Jock from Digital Exits, and this is the 5 things that you need to do to sell your e-commerce business for more money. The first step in the 5-step process is selling when you're growing. If your e-commerce business is growing, then you're going to achieve a higher asking price and a higher offer from a buyer than if your e-commerce business is declining. A buyer is going to look at the business and see the growth trends as what's going to happen in the future. So if it's growing, the buyer is going to assume that the business is going to continue to grow in the future, whereas if it's declining, the buyer is going to assume that the business is going to continue to decline in the future. So sell when your business is growing rather than declining. The second step in the 5-step process is diversifying income and traffic streams. If you're reliant on one traffic stream or one income source, then you've got a higher risk than a business that's reliant on multiple traffic streams and multiple traffic sources. We like to use the metaphor of the one-legged table. If you have a table that has one leg and you take out that one leg, then the table collapses. But if you have a table with 4 legs and you take out one leg, the table stays standing. This is the same metaphor that we can apply to an e-commerce business. For example, search engine traffic is highly unreliable, whereas you have more than one source of traffic like AdWords, direct traffic, search engine traffic, referral traffic. You've got more legs to stand on and less risk for the buyer. The third of the 5 steps is processes and systems. You need to develop a process and system manual or an operations manual for your e-commerce business to hand over to the new buyer. This is going to outline what's required to run the business daily. This is going to outline what are the processes over every month and every year. This is going to outline the roles of staff, and basically all the systems and processes that the business has need to be documented. The fourth of the 5 steps is the extraction of the owner. The less involvement the owner has, the higher the price that you're going to receive for the business. The reason that this is because a business that has less owner involvement is more of an investment than a business that doesn't. And what I mean by investment is an owner that is involved quite a lot in the business is more of a job than an actual asset. And assets obviously sell for a higher price than something that's reliant on the owner. So by extracting the owner, you're going to receive a higher price, and an investor or a buyer is going to offer a higher price based on that factor. And the final of the 5 steps is mitigating risk. You need to make sure that the risks of the business have been thought of and then eliminated before you sell. This means, for example, that let's say your business is highly reliable on Google traffic. If you identify this before the selling process and start with an AdWords campaign or start diversifying the traffic streams, then this risk isn't going to come up in due diligence and isn't going to be a problem. Similarly with income stream risks, financial risks, legal risks, operational risks, do you have one supplier that you're very reliant on? What's the mitigating risk option that you can present to the new buyer that's going to give them confidence that if something fails, there's a backup? So those are the 5 main things that you can do today to increase the value of your e-commerce business. If you're thinking that you need help finding a buyer because you're thinking of selling your online business, then check out the link below this video.